situation in Hungary pursuant to the Parliament resolution of the 17th of May 2017. This is the adoption of the draft report. Ms Sargentini is the rapporteur. Does the rapporteur wish to take the floor? No? Okay, we can now proceed to the vote, and I have one announcement, which is that Ms Sylvie Guillaume has not co-signed Amendment 253 to this draft report, and she requests her name to be taken away from this amendment. So with that minor amendment, we can now proceed to the vote. And we begin with Compromise 7. The vote is open. The vote is closed. Final vote by roll call. Has everyone voted? The vote with music. The vote is closed. And that's carried 37 votes for, 19 against, and no abstentions. Congratulations to the rapporteur. Mr. Jurek, you have a point of order. Please go ahead.
Well, since 2010, 2011, we've seen, I think, 7 changes in the constitution that were done overnight. Recently, the vote in the parliament in Budapest last week, where what they would call Stop Soros law was voted after it was only sent to parliament a couple of weeks before, not waiting for the Venice Commission to give its advice. We've seen newspapers being closed overnight. We've seen judges being sacked and not being reinstated. We saw changes in data protection legislation. There are issues around homelessness, criminalizing homelessness. Since the elections that took place in April in Hungary, things have not improved, but the government is going full speed ahead in limiting democracy, rule of law and respect for fundamental rights in Hungary. So the report was now voted in committee with 37 votes in favour and 19 against, which is a nice 2/3 majority, which wasn't needed for this vote, but that is needed for a plenary vote. It's scheduled to be voted in the plenary of the European Parliament in September, and what the report says, endorsed now by this LIBE committee, is that there is a serious risk of a breach of the rule of law, European values and fundamental rights, and that we would urge the Council of Ministers to start an Article 7 procedure.